Hoo-wee, am I excited to bring you guys this video. I've been holding on to this footage for a while now. A couple months ago, I got the opportunity to go and visit 2K Studios and got to play Borderlands 4 early. Man, was it a blast. My first time in California, actually, believe it or not, it was like my second time ever flying in an airplane to another state. So I was extremely grateful this opportunity was presented to me. I'm really just a small town guy and a homebody that lives next to their mom still. I travel, don't get me wrong, but I don't really travel by plane much. Typically, it's by, my vehicle. So all in all, it was a blast. Like, I tried to experience California to the fullest with the little amount of time I was out there. I went and visited the Alcatraz Island out there and got to tour the infamous prison. The tour even provided you with an audio log that you can listen into to give you the history of the place while walking through the area. It was definitely interesting. Of course, I walked the Golden Gate Bridge, and also I did quite a bit of hiking too while I was out there, just to soak in the amazing views that you can get out in San Francisco, California. Personally, this was one of my favorite hikes right here, the Tennessee Valley area. You get an amazing view hiking out to this place, and it's like a little private beach here too. I will say the water is cold though, but still, nonetheless, look at this view. This was such a nice hike. Very peaceful back here. It took about 2 miles to get back here, so all in all, it's probably about a 4-mile total hike. 2 miles to get to this scenic place and 2 miles to go back. Also up here, there was like this private bunker up in the mountains. It was definitely an interesting place. Not only was it an amazing view, but it was a very mysterious area too. Once again, it was called the Tennessee Valley. It's, located in San Francisco, California. Not exactly sure why they call it Tennessee, but nonetheless, an amazing hike to experience if you ever make your way out there. Oh yeah, almost forgot. I even saw a bunch of sea lions. The most sea lions I've ever seen in one place at an area called Pier 39 in San Francisco, California. Even saw a few just wrestling around, playing with each other. It was, I don't know, just another unique experience of the atmosphere of the state. But yeah, besides that point of, just getting to experience the atmosphere of San Francisco, California, the reason why I decided to make this video now is because I got to interview the head of development of Borderlands 4, Anthony Nicholson. This guy is a veteran with the Borderlands franchise. He didn't just work on Borderlands 4, keep that in mind. And I got to ask him some pretty interesting questions that I'm just now going to be sharing with you guys because I feel like it's the right time. Borderlands 4 is about to be releasing here soon on September 12th, so figured I would share this information with you all now. I asked him a few questions about some legendaries that will be coming. Also, I asked him about paid to win microtransactions too, because I saw that was a worrisome within the community on the Reddit. So decided to ask him that too, as well as some other questions too. So yeah, let's get into this. Hope you enjoyed the interview with him. What is your favorite legendary that you can get out of the game?
Okay, I got you. We have a lot, right?
Yeah.
One of my favorite legendaries right now is one called a Husky that can actually drop from the Inceptus Guardian that you're going to be able to play against. And what it does is you shoot it like a shotgun, but then the underbarrel allows you to shoot another version of itself. And then so now it can run around and do the same type of things and apply the same damage as the gun that it came from.
Oh, that's awesome.
So it's pretty sweet. So it's like a pet, basically. Like you shoot out a pet and now you.
Is it kind of similar to how the boss mechanic is in a way, or?
No, not really. Not in that situation. I see what you mean though.
Yeah.
But no, this is the dedicated drop that we gave to that boss.
Awesome. If you could describe another legendary.
Let's see. I was telling somebody earlier, there's a legendary that's pretty unique just because of what it is. It's a gun that shoots bees.
Oh, bees?
Like bzzz.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so it's kind of cool. Like they kind of go out. And
yeah, it reminds me like Bioshock when they had the swarm.
Yeah, there's different legendaries that do all kinds of crazy things. We showed some of them off in the state of play. Like there's like the disco ball legendary, and
yeah, they seem like they're just more unique.
Yeah, they're more unique, and they're not just the look of it. It's also like the play style and the type of mechanics that they have themselves, not just effects and visuals and stuff like that. It's actually how you apply them to combat.
Okay, so before I carry on with more of the interview between Anthony and me, I just wanted to let you guys know I didn't get the chance to ask him about the paid microtransactions while I was there with him, but I did send him a message literally the next day. As you can see here, I said, "Hey Anthony, I just had an interview with you yesterday about Borderlands 4. I forgot to ask about something I was meaning to ask during the interview. I was wondering if there will be paid to win microtransactions. I know previous Borderlands never had them. Borderlands 3 was just cosmetics, but people are curious because of the Steam store. People were worried last time with Borderlands 3 and it ended up just being DLC. Do you know if there will be paid to win transactions for Borderlands 4? I'll add this question to part of the interview video if you don't mind. Thanks for your time." And then I said, "Sorry if I'm bugging you, just bumping this message. I know people would love to know." And he actually eventually ended up responding. As you can see here, he said, "Dude, I am so sorry. As you can see here, he said, "Dude, I am so sorry. I rarely check Twitter unless I am boosting something for the games, and I totally missed this. I know it's later than you were looking for, but no. You can expect similar types of paid content as you have seen from Borderlands to this point, like campaign, story packs with adjoining cosmetics, as well as live weekly events and more." So yeah, there's your answer for those of you curious about paid to win microtransactions. I know there was quite a few out there curious about that, and you don't got to worry. So yeah, now let's carry back on to the interview. Another question would be, what is, like, in your opinion, one of your favorite side missions that you could do?
So I really like, it's a claptrap side mission, I believe we call it No Place Like Home.
Oh yeah, okay.
And it's really, I love it because it kind of shows off our tone, but also harkens back to, it's kind of a love letter.
Yeah, I just got to experience
Oh, did you do it? So you did it?
Yeah, it was awesome. Yeah.
Did you do the whole thing?
Yeah, it's like a backdrop of Veronica. And
Yeah, so you see, like, especially for people who play Borderlands 3, like, you get to hear about Veronica and Claptrap's kind of talking about the different stuff, Moxie, and going back and forth, and just kind of his mementos from his previous adventures, but so you get to hear a little bit of emotion out of Claptrap. He's not just being a goober, you know?
Yeah.
So I like that. It's really cool, and I think it's a different type of side mission, and so I think that one's my favorite right now.
Cool. Are there more Claptrap side missions?
Yeah.
Awesome. What would be your favorite environment out of them?
Let's see. I think it depends. I really like the Fade Fields because of where it is, and like it's very different. Like we had Eden 6 and Borderlands 3, but it was more marsh wetlands and rainforesty kind of, as opposed to some of the heavily foliage that goes on in the forest here and the beach and stuff like that. But I think really Terminus Range, the mountains area, I don't know if you saw the Sony showcase of the Sony State of Play. When we're in the mountains, and so there's like snow and stuff like that, and there's more verticality in there, there's more bends. So I think that like that whole vibe I really connect with, and being able to do something, because we've had like ice levels and stuff like that before, but being able to go into the Terminus Range and get that kind of mountain biome and the enemies that come there is really exciting to me.
Yeah, I liked what we just got to experience. It was colorful. And
well, and it's really different too. Like, so as you move throughout the different areas of the Fade Fields, it'll still feel that way, but like the grass may turn to a different color, and you may get different types of trees and stuff. Just like, you know, in real life, whenever you're going through different areas. So
yeah.
It's really cool.
Are there legendary bikes and vehicles we can get around on?
We don't have anything to talk about with that today.
All right.
But in the future, you'll get more information on our customizations and different things that can drop in hover drives and stuff like that.
So yeah, there you have it, everyone. My interview with Anthony Nicholson, once again, the head of development for Borderlands 4. Hopefully you found this video informative and you learned something new that's going to be coming into the game, like that Bee Swarm legendary weapon that we'll be able to get our hands on, or the specific raid drop that he mentioned that we can get from fighting the Inceptus raid boss. There's a potential chance that the weapon can drop from that boss, the one that can follow us around like a pet and shoot at targets the same way it would shoot while we're holding it, you know? It's like we got an extra ally. Just gotta get lucky enough for it to drop, or have someone you know or something give you it, possibly. But yeah, I'm out of here though, everyone. As always, most importantly, appreciate y'all taking the time watching and listening. Until next time, guys, peace.